Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Too Good to Be True podcast. I am your host, Pascal Mayela. Today, we will talk about the Monday night of football that happened on Monday, and also the NBA season is starting right now. So we will talk about it uh, uh, just a moment. But first, I want you guys to listen to this podcast on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, or you can watch this podcast on my YouTube channel, Too Good to Be True Podcast. Just if you want to watch it, just do me a favor. L- like, subscribe, leave your comment, and notify because your comment means a lot to me. But also let's elevate this podcast with more subscriber. Maybe I will get a thousand subscribers this year at the end of 2024, and we move into 2025. And also, I want you guys to subscribe and watch also my content on my YouTube channel, Real Talk, on my Too Good to Be True podcast. If you miss it, it's still there. It's still available. Now let's get into it. So we had two Monday Night Football games um, that happened yesterday. So let's start with the Baltimore Ravens versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I will share my video right now, and there it is. There it is. So the great win for the Baltimore Ravens, 41-31. Lamar Jackson had a fantastic game, 17C, 22 attempts, 281 yards, and he had five touchdowns, two sacks. He averaged 12.8, and also he had a QBR 91.9 compared to Baker Mayfield, who had 31C at 45 attempts, 370 yards, averaged 8.2, had three touchdowns. He got intercepted by twice, three sack, and he had a QBR for 21.9. So in the rushing attack, Bucky Irvin nine carry, 23 yard, one. He got this average 2.6. He had one touchdown. In a total, all of them were shot wide. I mean, in Baker Mayfield also they got 125 yards on the combined. Compared to the Ravens, who Derrick Henry went at God mode. He went God mode. He had 15 carries on 169 yards, average 11.3, and he had 81 long. All of them with Zay Flower combined 244 yards. And in the receiving, that's Rashad Bateman, he got four receptions, 121 yards, one touchdown. Was targeted four times. He's averaging 30.3. Justice Hill, three reception, 44 yard, one touchdown. He was targeted three times and an average of uh, 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 14.7, 14.7 in average. And Mark Andrew, four reception, 41 yard, 10.3 average, two touchdowns. He got targeted four times. And then all of them with a total of even Derrick Henry, he had also a reception. So he had one touchdown, he averaged 13, had 30 yards. He was targeted once, and he had and all of them combined with 281 yards compared to the Buccaneers, who had Rashad White, who had six targets. He got targeted six times, 71 yards. He had two touchdowns, and Mike Evans, um, had 25 yards, one touchdown, two was targeted three times, and total of 370 yards combined with the rest. Before that, we continue talking about the Buccaneers. We have a fortunate bad news um for the Buccaneers. Mike Evans, according to the NFL rumors on my ex formerly Twitter, I just received that Mike Evans will be expected to be out to week 11 with a hamstring, and also um for Chris Godwin at the end of the game he got injured. Believe if I don't think yes, yeah, Chris Godwin was dislocated ankle. He will be entirely gone for the season. We wish nothing the best for him and a speedy recovery. Come back next year and be strong. This game, it was all about the Baltimore Ravens against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, Baker Mayfield was pretty good, but with the Michael having hamstring and Chris Godwin torn ACL, I mean, and also I believe was if I'm not mistaken, Rashad White just came back. He had two touchdowns. I mean, the Buccaneers in the wide receiver they're in trouble, but I trust them with the young core. But I don't think that's enough to win the NFC South. Even though I do not want to see the, I'll be honest with you, I do not want to see the Buccaneers win the NFC South. I don't want to even see the Falcons too. But it is what it is. Injuries happen. And we wish nothing, like I said, another speedy recovery for Chris Godwin next year. Now, for the Buccaneers, not Buccaneers, for the Ravens, what does it supposed to mean? I mean, I heard that Lamar Jackson could be in an MVP discussion. To me, I don't think so. I think um, Derrick Henry will be in a discussion on MVP because I'll tell you what. Lamar Jackson is benefiting now for from Lamar Lamar Jackson. So that's why I said that I think Lamar Jackson is not going to be in MVP discussion now. But I see Derrick Henry can be in the discussion. Now moving on, so let's say moving on from the Buccaneers because I think we got enough. This is all what's all about the Raven. I don't need to say no more. Moving on for the next game, the Chargers versus the Cardinal. Pretty much a boring game. I'll be honest with you, a boring game. But congratulations to the Arizona Cardinal, 17-15. Uh, Kyler Murray had 40C. Um, a 14C, and he had sorry, something just fall out. Oops, something just fall out. He had a 14C, 26 attempts, 145 yards, one touchdown, one interception, QBR 78.5 QBR. Justin Herbert, he had 27C, 39 attempts, 349 yards, 8.9. No touchdown, no interception, and he got sacked three times. In the Cardinal, in the Russian attack, uh, uh, um, Kyle Murray had did a lot of rushing. So for 64 yard, one touchdown. James Conner, 101 yard. averaging 5.3, has zero touchdown compared to the uh Charger. Nobody had a touchdown, but J.K. Dobbins had 40 yards, yeah, average 2.9 in in the receiving. I don't think nobody did a touchdown. If you look at the stats, if you look at the same thing with the no touchdown, but James Conner with the receiving for the 59 yard. Marvin Harrison Jr. 21 reception, actually 21 yard, three reception. I mean, what can I say? Even though if you look at it, I look down on the fumble. If you look at the fumble, I don't want to read all the result, but it was pretty much a boring game, like I suspected. But I will say this: the Arizona have a promising a future with Kyle Murray, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Compared to the Charger, they're 3-3 now. Next game they will go against my Saints. So I hope my Saints win. But I think that for the Charger, they need to really find I don't know rivalries. They don't really have an identity. I don't know if you guys feel like that way. Leave the comment as a Charger fan that you guys are. If any fans are a Charger fan, leave the comment on my YouTube on this channel. Do you think that the Charger have an identity? Well, I don't feel like it. So that's going to be my issue with them. But I think it's promising. I think they will make it to the wild card for the Chargers. They will make it to the wild card. So that's all I got to say for the Sunday night. But moving on from football, we will talk about uh basketball right now. The NBA, like I said, the NBA season is starting right now. Now, right now, the tip off is about to getting their ring ceremony and their banners. Number 18. So, what can I expect for the Boston versus the New York Knicks? I think it will be a good game. I think Boston will come with a motivation to um to win this game against the New York Knicks. And Jaylen Brown how improving, and and also Jason Tatum. Even though in the Olympics Jason Tatum did not play that much, I still don't know why. But but as the defending champion, they're gonna do what they're supposed to do to win this game tonight. Now for the New York Knicks, I hope the chemistry will work with Jalen Bronson. That Jalen Bronson uh, lead them to the victory against the defending champion. They have the new pieces like Mikal Bridges, Carl Anthony Town. You traded Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo. You lost Heinz Heinsberg. I don't know. Sorry, my apologies if I cannot pronounce this name. The center who now in OKC, and you also lost Mitchell Robinson for a couple months. He's not going to be back, and Carl Anthony Town had to play the five. And but also you got OG Anunoby. The problem is what I have with this with the Knicks roster. The starting lineup is great, but the problem is that you sacrifice the bench. They don't have no bench. That's gonna be my issue with the New York Knicks. That's going to be my issue with it. But the rest, I think the Knicks could be in the top five, top four in the East. Probably they'll go to the conference finals if everybody's healthy enough. If everybody's healthy, the Nets probably could go to the conference final for the first time since the 2000. And for the Boston, they will defend their championship. Believe me, they will. They will. But moving on for the next game, we had, if I'm not mistaken, we had the Lakers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves um, tonight also. Tonight also. And yes, the Timberwolves and the Lakers. We're gonna see the new Timberwolves with Adam DiVincenzo and Julius Randle. I want to see how the chemistry is gonna work. And also you're gonna have um the Lakers. Bronny James will play with his dad live on TV. I cannot wait to see this. And also it's a special moment because this is the first time in basketball history you got the father and son, and also this is the first time we've seen this since the King Griffith Sr. and Jr. playing baseball with the Seattle Mariners during the 90s, late 80s, 90s. So it will be very interesting how Bronny is gonna do his debut in the opening season. My bad. But that is all for today on this podcast. We will talk about, but before I leave, we will talk about I'll do my bonus content on two things. Um the real talk, the Stephen A. Smith interview with Jalen Brown. It also Complex has made a list of um the decades of hip hops with in order. So I'm gonna talk about this on a real talk, and it will be on my bonus on my podcast Too Good to Be True. You probably gonna I was probably doing audio of it or video. I don't know. I have to decide. But also for the same thing with the Stephen A. Smith is gonna be on video, and we will also review the game of the open season. Now, my prediction, I'll do before I leave, I'll do my prediction who will win the game. So for game one, for the Celtics and the Nets, I will give the Celtics will win this game, and not because I hate the Knicks, but even they're in the same division with my Raptors. But I think with the chemistry, it will take time. This chemistry, we have the Boston, they're gonna prove this out why they're the champion and they're the defending champion, and the chemistry already there. But for the New York Knicks, it will take a couple. It will take time. That's my prediction for the New York Knicks for the Celtics for the Timberwolves for the Lakers. I will pick the Lakers. Not, but you know what? I'm 50-50. Uh, on one hand, I wanted to pick the Timberwolves, but did I have Julius Randle and DiVincenzo? I think it will take time also. But at the same time, for the Lakers, you have JJ Redick as a head coach now, and it will. I think also it will take a long time. But just for saying this, I will pick the Lakers. You know what? My mind said the Lakers, but my heart said Timberwolves. So I will pick the Timberwolves winning it. But it will be a good game. We will see Bronny James play his NBA game. And also, I don't know if you saw the commercial. I will look for it. I don't know if anybody saw the commercial with the uh, LeBron James and his son. I think I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it with you before I leave. Before I leave, I'm gonna share it. I will share right now. I'm just gonna find the video. Find the video right now. Okay, I'll find it. I'm gonna share it right now. I'm gonna share it, and we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch with each other, and I want you guys on leave in the comment what you thought of the commercial on the commercial. So so here we go, people.
Oh, come on. Hey, Rook, better not be late.
Yo, are you serious? Come on, man.
Hey, clean up my driveway. It's a mess.
Yo, you too old for this. What's going on, man? Come on. You way too old for this, man. Yo, Bryce, where your keys at?
So you saw the commercial. I thought it was very hilarious. So shout out to the LeBron James and his son. But that's all for today. If you want to follow me, like I said, on social media, on my actually, you want follow if you want to follow me on social media, go on my ex formerly Twitter at Belly, which is PMM. Instagram Pascal underscore Mayala underscore 15. Same thing with Threads, Pascal underscore Mayala underscore 15. If you like I said, you want to listen to this podcast on audio, you can listen to this on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast. If you want to see this on uh on YouTube, it's too good to be true podcast, and I will put it on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you next time.